Hey everybody, here I finally have another review of the new timepiece that I just picked up about 2 weeks ago. This watch everyone's been waiting for me to jump into, and I finally made that decision to go ahead and acquire one of these. As you may know just by looking at the box, this is a Patek Philippe. I've always loved the watch and the brand, but I never saw myself getting one just because of the style of the watch is not typically my style. But of all the watches that I've been purchasing, I never had one that was a very classy styled watch. So here we go. As always, I show the packaging just to give people an idea on what the packaging looks like when you buy such a timepiece. Then I'll go ahead and move the watch case out first, and I'll show you what kind of comes inside. So inside the box you have this little section down here for you to put your brochures. And this is the Nautilus 5980. This is the sportiest Patek watch that you can purchase, and I figured why not go for one of these first. Maybe down the road I'll get another style of Patek with more complications. But this one seems to fit me quite well. This is the Chronograph version, and this is just the owner's manual. Just shows you how to do the date changes, the chronograph function and such. Here's another pamphlet. This is just for you to put your personal information in. Here's a book for the distributors. It'll list all of them. Just another little pamphlet. And then just another pamphlet, just a little bit more on the history. Now let's take a look at the watch box and the watch itself. So every Patek comes with this microfiber type of cloth that covers the box itself. And here we have it. This is by far the nicest watch box that I have for any brands of watches that I've ever purchased. Couldn't tell you the type of wood that's used, but here we have you can see the crest. Completely inlaid and lacquered, and there's the open enclosure, and then there's the feet to the watch box. To open the box, you lift this lever, and there we have it. Here's the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5980. I came close to purchasing the rose gold on a croc strap, but I decided not to go for another rose gold. If they made this one in white gold, I would have chosen that, but they do not, so I stuck to the stainless steel. This, to my knowledge, is one of the most expensive stainless steel watches on the market. So before I show you the watch, let me just show you a little more of the box. Here's the interior of the box. Kind of a fake leather feel right here. this compartment lifts up. And what I have underneath, I put my certificate of origin paper here, and then of course my receipt. Now let's jump into the watch. Here we have again the Nautilus 5980 chronograph with a date. This little stylus looking thing is used to adjust the date. So basically there's a little pin right there, and you basically insert that to the button right on the side of the case, and that'll change the date. There's another slot here, which I just put my adjusted links. I just throw that right there. Here's an up close view of the watch. Side of the watch. Here's the other side of the watch, with the logo on the crown, of course. And then for such a nice timepiece, I'm quite surprised that the deployment, on the deployment buckle, the safety clasp is quite thin, and it seems very, it seems a little loose. But nonetheless, it is what it is. And of course you have the logo right there. Let's go ahead and take this off the cushion. So basically, butterfly clasp. I'm not sure if you'll get to see it very clearly, but on the clasp it has the word Patek Philippe right there and Geneva right below it. There we go. Now let's take a look at see-through case back with a gold rotor. The watch is pretty lightweight for the most part. The bracelet's very light. The case is much heavier, but overall is generally a light watch. For many of you that want to know, is nothing compared to the Audemars Piguets or even the Hublots. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, as many of you have requested I do in all my watch videos. Just to kind of give you an idea. I have a pretty small wrist. I had 4 links removed. My wrist size is about 6 3/4 to almost 7 inch. And here we have it on my wrist. Fits perfectly. I know it's upside down, but just gives you an idea on how it looks on my wrist. Here's another up close. I have the slate gray dial. Most people would choose the very standard blue, but I'm not a huge fan of blue, so I stuck to the slate gray. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, Also check out my Facebook page, AVT Projects, and go ahead and follow me on there.